should bring up was the fact that working in the Lego store, you see a lot of weird Lego sexism, which makes no sense because originally Lego was made to be a toy that both boys and girls could play with, and they were just, you know, primary colors, so ungendered.
And we still have those,
right, you
like,
have the
just
regular Legos.
sets with just Legos in it. Although people are still weird about those because, like, we have a couple of different boxes of those, and some have more pink in them. Like, just, it's like color palette wise. So some is like a little bit more pastel looking, and some is a little like primary looking.
Yeah, because they used to be all primary.
Yeah, so people get weird about that too.
They don't want the pretty ones.
Yeah. And then, you know, since we have like the Marvel and DC and Star Wars, and then we have the Friends, which is like kind of like a
right, they almost look like
Barbie.
They almost look like Polly Pockets to me.
Yeah, is the closest, that I describe them as. And then we have Disney princess stuff. So when people come in and they have little girls, like, I always like try to just start with, because we're supposed to like help them out when they come in, see if they want like a direction in the store to go to. And so I make no assumptions as to what like little girls or little boys want, because I know that I kind of liked both when I was little. So it was like super girly stuff or more towards the boy
and like Cassie
oriented.
Has her Spider-Man and her Superman and like her farm set. I think those are the Duplo sets that she has.
Yeah. So yeah, like we have all that stuff, but people get weird about it. Like, I see people come in and they'll just come up to us and be like, where are the girl sets? And it's like, well, you know, see, like, if your little girl plays with it, it's a girl set.
Like, that's weird to me. And then the weirder thing is the, like, little boys having to get really defensive about when they want to play with the ones that are the girl Legos.
It's sad because I'll see little boys, like, gravitate towards them, and then their parents will be like, no, those are for girls. And,
but all kids, like,
if you like
generally speaking, all kids like toys that have, like, faces on them and are people.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't understand that.
I don't know. It's weird, and it makes me sad.
The Friends sets have boys in them.
They have. It's, like, four main girls, and then they're, like, 2 guys.
Yeah.
Which guys don't come in every set, but, like, I don't think they all look girly. Like, there's a hot air balloon that it's, like, red and white.
Right.
I don't think that's super girly.
Right.
Like, I don't understand.
I think it's just the way, because the boxes are, like, pink and purple and, like, have hearts on them and stuff.
Yeah, the Friends boxes are purple and the Disney Princess are pink. And so, it, like, if you were searching for a very girl-looking part of the store, that's where you would go.
Right.
Yeah, it makes me sad when, like, little boys want to get that stuff and their parents are just like, no, that's not for you. Like,
right, well,
and some people get really harsh about it.
Right.
Just like,
that's the thing that sucks, is that usually you get that weird reverse thing where people might be okay with getting their daughters, like, the Marvel sets, because they're like, oh, this is cool, but then they won't be okay with getting their boys the Friends or the Disney princesses.
Yeah, and I think I do definitely see, like, little boys that gravitate towards the girl section of the store. Like, they get yelled at more for it, but like, I occasionally see little girls that, like, want to go elsewhere, and they're like, especially usually moms are like, no, the girl section's over here, and I'm just like,
right, that's just dumb.
I'm like, chill out, people. Like, let her look around the store.
Yeah, because ultimately it's not like one costs more than the other. Like, the same size sets are about the same price. So.
Yeah, it's like, we have like $9.99 and $12.99 small sets, and then you go a little bigger and it's like $30, and like, I don't think we have anything that's $40. It kind of jumps from like 30 to
expensive,
and then
hundreds of dollars.
It goes up from there. You know, our most expensive set was the Death Star, $400.
I mean, at least as far as like toys are concerned, the kids can play with Legos for a long time.
Yeah, and like I come in and I hear people constantly tell me, they're like, well, we have like 2 generations of Legos, like, in Rubbermaid bins that get, like, passed down to the kids, and people are kind of proud of their Lego collection, and I'm like, that's cool. Like, I feel like whenever people say that, though, they are saying it like think that they're gonna be weird, and like that's the first time that I've ever heard that, and I'm like,
No,
I've heard
'cause
some
what are you
weird
gonna do?
stuff
You're not
in
gonna
the
just
store, like
throw out Legos. I mean,
no,
you could like donate
donate
them.
them. Yeah, and sometimes like schools want different donations so that they can use Legos for like teaching. Because I remember we didn't have Legos in school, but we had like little plastic blocks. That
Yeah,
were,
the like
they,
counting
like,
blocks.
Yeah, they push together.
Yeah.
Kind of like the same idea as Legos. And then also people like don't know the difference between Lego and Mega Block.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah, which before I started working there, I didn't know that there were two.
You know everything about Legos now.
Oh no, I never thought that I'd know this much about Legos.
Like, you did a lot of Lego stuff when you were younger.
Well,
you built stuff with our dad, but
yeah, and that didn't
you weren't
start
like
until
a huge Lego fanatic.
No, my I didn't play with Legos like in elementary school.
Right,
like,
just in a general sense, you just built the models.
It was, well, not even in elementary school.
No.
That started for me in middle school. Dad started buying those, which I later found out he was buying Mega Block
Blocks.
ones.
Yeah.
Which, shame on Dad. So yeah, because I looked up our sets later, which
right,
Dad
and you're like,
still
these
has.
aren't those.
I'm
Yeah.
like, nope. Yeah, but like people argue with us about what's Mega Block and what's
Right,
Lego.
and you're like, I think I know what's
I'm
in
like,
this
I work
store.
here.
Yeah.
Like, I work here, and they're like, no, it's definitely Lego. I'm like, no, ma'am, we don't sell that here.
But at this
like,
point,
it's
your
not
apartment is like 80% Legos.
Yeah. And about like 90% of that 80% is giveaway stuff.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good job. Get free toys.
Yeah. And you know, like, we build all the displays in the store.
Right.
Which we have a lot of displays in the store. So it's kind of like you can take stuff home and bring it back built when we need a new display. And
Right, so you still get to play with the Legos.
yeah, I
even
mean,
if
you're not getting paid for that time, but if you like building,
Right.
then it's a cool job to have. Yeah.
Alright, well, I think that's all we really need to know about Legos.
I know a lot more.
So we will leave it there for now.
Yeah, go play with Legos.
Go play with Legos.